everyone, my name is Ankita Chakravarti. Welcome to the first video of me on YouTube. Let me introduce myself. I'm from Kolkata, India, and I'm actually going to US this August to pursue my master's in University of Rochester. So if this is something you might be interested in, do subscribe to my channel. And the sole purpose of making this video up is to share my point of view or share my experience of how I dealt with my visa biometric and my interview in Kolkata consulate. So when I didn't face my interview, I anxiously searched over YouTube and clicked on every single videos that shared the visa experience. So I'd also like to get my experience out there, and even if it can help at least one of you guys, I'll be more than grateful. So without any further ado, let's get started. They won't ask you any questions after like you have to face the security guard first. Security guard is going to check your name against a piece of paper that they're gonna have. They're gonna check whether your name is on the list. If your name is on the list, they're gonna let you in, and most probably your name is gonna be on the list because you have booked your slot. So after you went there, you're gonna have to go to the first floor, and there is again another line that is forming up. There they're gonna ask you, like, do you have any mobile phones with you? If you have your mobile phones with you, do switch off your mobile phone and all that. So like one after another, they're going to send one after another in the office itself. And when my turn came and I went there, they're gonna first check my body, like they're first gonna check my body like airport security check-in. Then they're going to for my case, they only checked my DS-160 confirmation and my passport. The only things that they checked. I took like more documents with me, like service fee confirmation, and then my I-20, they didn't check that. So they're going to put a stamp on DS-160 confirmation, and also they're gonna paste a sticker on the back of the passport. So after then, there was another line forming up, and this time I actually was facing and I actually was seeing other people doing their biometrics done. So when my turn came, I'm going to just give you a visual representation of what I faced. So it might be messy, and also please consider that it's my first video, so it is obviously going to be messy. So when my turn came, there was this nice lady who said good morning. I said good morning. They take your fingerprints of your left hand and your right hand, and then they take a picture of you. That's it. The whole process got done in about 15 minutes or so. The visa interview was actually the day after my biometrics, so I was very anxious and I couldn't wait to get to home. 9 a.m. on 1st June, my visa interview was held. So I went there at 7:30. I had to I had to sit outside for at least 1 hour, and at 8:30 there was a queue forming for 9 a.m. slot. So I stood in the queue, and it was excruciatingly painful to stand in there because the line was barely moving, because there was only 2 counters that were operating, and that is why, and there are multiple, like there were so many boys and girls who were waiting for their turn. And not only F1 visa applicants were there, a lot of B1, B2, lot of like other applicants were also there. So lots of people were there, and only 2 counters were operating. The approval rate at Kolkata consulate, at least for this August, this fall 2023, is moderate. Like I would say 85% approval rate is there. The two visa officers, both are American, in mid-30s. At 10 a.m. I actually faced my interviewer. So I had to stand in the queue for 1.5 hours. My back was paining, and I felt nervous. I could see in the line that many people were very happy, and I could understand that their visa got approved, and I could also see that many people were like crying or sad, and I could understand that their visas got rejected. And also obviously you feel like that those thoughts come into your mind, like what if my visa get rejected? Like I have put in so much of effort, and I do not want to see my visas getting rejected. Okay, so after putting in all the negative thoughts away, I actually faced my interviewer, and my interview got done within 30 seconds. My key takeaway is that you have to be confident. Like if you fumble, they're gonna ask you 10 more questions. And even if I was shitting myself, I put in a brave face, and I actually didn't fumble at all, because I knew that if I fumble, they're going to ask, they might be even rejecting me. So um, first I like first they asked me, uh, tell me about management science and information technology. Now this was mentioned in my I-20 as my major, but this is not the actual course that I'm going to pursue. I didn't prepare for this question, and I felt my earth getting shattered. I didn't know how to answer this question, but I just gathered up some courage, and I told that the course that I'm going to pursue is actually accountancy, which is a blend of accountancy and data analytics. So should I explain that to you? I told that. Then he replied like, no, I understand. Oh, first I greeted him like usual, good morning officer, how are you doing? And he said, fine, how are you? I said, I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Then he asked me 3 documents. I-20, my I-20, that's the most important. My passport is the second most important, or the first most important, I don't know. And service confirmation fee. These 3 documents are all that they asked for me. I took so many Xerox and photocopies of my transcript, my examination, examination score sheet and all, and my sponsors' income statement. They didn't check any of that. So the first question that what is the management side, I just remained, even when I was not at all feeling confident. I actually showed that I was confident. Yeah. So the first question was that, and the second question he asked me was, why don't you pursue your masters in India? I told that the course I'm going to pursue is a blend of accountancy and data analytics, which isn't available anywhere in India. Hence, I'm going to US. Okay. He said, then okay. He asked me, what do you plan on doing after you complete your masters? I replied that I plan on taking over my father's business after I complete my masters in US. That's it. That's all the question that he asked. It felt surreal, and after asking all those questions, he told to place my right hands over the scanner, and then he said those golden words that I'm approving your visa, you can collect it within 7 days from the consulate, like from the biometric office. And I was so happy, like I kind of froze in that situation, and I kept on saying thank you to him, and he was kind of getting irritated for that, and he just said, yeah, have a nice day. Yeah. And then I kind of got out of that freezing situation, and I just ran away from there. The person who was standing in front of me, he was going to pursue his bachelor's in California State University, I guess, or City College of New York. Yeah. One among these two. Yeah. So he also got his visa approved. So yeah, it depends on your confidence, how you present yourself. I actually have received my visa on the very next day after my visa approval. It was kind of crazy. When I received an email that my passport was ready for collection on 2nd June, I kind of rushed to Jasmine Towers to collect it, because I couldn't wait to see my visa printed on my passport. And like I was over the clouds when I saw this. And I mean, it is one of the best experiences any international students preparing to go to US or any place can experience. So yeah, if you have any questions regarding visa process, please drop your comment in the comment box. I'll make sure to reply to each of them. Bye.